Damn, let's get it started! Woo! Oh my gosh, thank you, GiGi. I am so proud of her. Thank you for always representing and never giving up no matter what the world throws your way. Did you guys know it takes an average of 70 muscle movements to say just one word? Just one word. Now imagine that whole speech and the national anthem. You are killing it, GiGi, and I am so beyond proud of you. Woo! I'm so grateful to have all of you here tonight to fight for our kids. Randy Jackson, brother, thank you so much. John Paul, Miss Illinois, my NFL retired football players in the house. I cannot tell you what it begins to mean to me. Tonight's gala will give a voice to so many people with Down syndrome across the country and across the globe, but will also help Playhouses right here in the Chicagoland area. I know you saw our executive board stand up earlier. I want you to look at them again. If you have any questions, you can talk to them. I need our executive board members, Troy Cowdery, Paul Gianni, John Simone, Janet Vayan, Adam Earl, Tony Sint, and our board presidents from Chicago. I need Jenny Papola and Brett. Brett, where are you from Fox Valley? Give them a hand. These are our volunteers changing the world. Now stay up, guys, stay up. Now, I want all of our awesome volunteers to stand up. All of you stand up. We cannot do it without you. We are 99% volunteer run. And now, right now, I want anyone in this room who will stand up and fight for our kids. Anyone who will stand up and say our kids belong. Our kids deserve respect and they deserve to be in this world. Stand up if you agree. Woo! Yes! Right here, right here. This is how change happens. Right here. I thank you all. You guys could all sit down. I just needed to see that moment. I needed to know I'm not alone in this fight. Thank you so much. This means everything. That's what this is all about tonight. This is about the ripple effect. We cannot change the world alone, and each one of you is a part of changing it with us, and that is what we call the GiGi's ripple effect. Look in your GiGi's wine glass that's on the table, not the one you're drinking out of, the one you're taking home. Or you might take them all home. Sometimes I do that. Sorry, I can't let that Nancy come out. I try to keep her at home and not come to the gala with me, but. Okay, look in that card. In that card, you're gonna see a kindness card. In 3 weeks, it is World Down Syndrome Day, 3/21, March 21st. Woo! On that day, we want you to do a random act of kindness and then pass that card on. Maybe buy someone coffee and then pass that on to the car behind you. We want the ripple effect to become a tidal wave on World Down Syndrome Day. Let's celebrate the people who have the most to teach us in life. Everything we do at GiGi's builds people up. Whether we are building their minds, their self-esteem, or their muscles, there is a method to everything we do, and we do it all for free. Every day we are empowering people to reach their potential. Potential. All of us are this incredible gift, full of potential, just waiting to be unwrapped. You may find it naturally, or you may have to search for it, but don't think you don't have it. You are born with it. That is what we love to discover and share at GiGi's. When people help and support each other, incredible things happen. I am living proof of that. Every GiGi's Playhouse location is founded by amazing people who want to change the world, and with the GiGi's replicable model, they are doing it. Every GiGi's Playhouse is built by communities and people like you, not government or state funding, but private believers like all of you here today. So here we go, guys. I'm going to start this out. You've heard me say it before, and I'm going to say it again. Together, we are breaking down barriers, we are creating a national movement of acceptance, and we are changing the way the world sees Down syndrome. One child, one diagnosis, one community at a time. Woo! Yes, you can clap for that. Woo-hoo! Tonight, we celebrate with 48 playhouses across the country and in Mexico. But we are not stopping there. In the next year, we have 12 more opening, bringing us to 60 Playhouses. Woo! Crazy! Crazy! 60 Playhouses that send an international message of acceptance for all. 60 communities standing up to say, I can and will accept you as you are. 60 communities giving a voice to Down syndrome. Plus, we have hundreds of inquiries from communities worldwide that want to utilize our replica model and join the GiGi's family. We are growing at a rate of 35% a year. 240 new families join GiGi's every month. Every month! The demand is there and we can't let these families down. We provide over 230,000 free therapeutic and educational program hours a year. 230,000. We are 99% run, so being 99% volunteer run, providing free programs, and running at only 5% G&A, that's the general and admin costs, the things that not-for-profits, we're not allowed to spend money on marketing and sales and stuff like that because we're just a not-for-profit. So, how do you run a business without doing that? Could you imagine running your for-profit company on 5%? Okay, I'm going off script. Sorry, I'll stop that now. Sorry, back on. Down syndrome is not a disease and there is no cure. It is not going away. Remember, it is the largest chromosomal disability in our country, and yet it is the least funded. The average age to have a child with Down syndrome is 28. Many of our families are first-time parents and they need us. They need acceptance from day one. At GiGi's, we empower the families and give them all the tools they need for their child to succeed and provide an amazing place for their families to learn and grow. This year was another year of breaking records and breaking barriers. God has given us this platform for change and we will not waste it. Though sometimes we have been pushed and challenged to our breaking point by people who think we do not belong in this world. We are so grateful to have all of you here tonight to help give us the courage and support we need to keep fighting, because it's hard. There have been so many times, especially this year, when I just wanted to give up. And then I remember that GiGi does not get to give up. She does not get to take a break from her diagnosis. No one does. People who are different don't get to shed that differentness at the end of the day. They struggle constantly for acceptance, and that is why I will never stop fighting for them. I remember walking into Starbucks to pick up Sam and GiGi from a date. There was a table of kids they knew from school sitting next to them. While I was waiting and watching, I saw one of the boys pick up his phone and sneak a picture of them. And then he laughed with his friend as they captioned it and most likely sent it out on Snapchat to make fun of them. I know you are all thinking, not my kid. But this kid was a good student with good parents, probably on Best Buddies or volunteering for Special Olympics, yet behind the scenes, this is what he does. It's the worst kind of bullying, the silent social media bully who thinks he is funny, but doesn't realize he is perpetuating hate and allowing others to do the same. Do you know that you can still use the R word in school and businesses with no consequences? Try using other words that describe a group of people or races, and you will find you get fired and/or suspended. This all begins with countries that state they want to eradicate Down syndrome. Then it goes to social media where they are still able to make fun of our kids in these anonymous and cowardly platforms. And we still have comedians, rappers, administrators, and executives who thinks it's okay to mock people with an extra 21st chromosome. This is a direct attack on our kids who wear their diagnosis on their face every day and would never hurt anyone. All of this led to an incident that happened last fall to a 14-year-old boy with Down syndrome named Jack. He was a freshman and student manager for his high school football team. He was so excited to be the manager, but was continually abused, mocked, molested, and videotaped in the locker room by the teammates and peers he loved so much. Jack was living his dream of being a part of the football team when that dream was stolen from him. Seized by the hatred, the discrimination, the nightmarish thoughts in the minds of others who thought this was okay. 80 kids were in that football program and in that locker room. 80 kids allowed this to happen and did not stop it, nor did the administration. This was a prominent high school. These kids went to church on Sunday and allowed this abuse on Monday. All of this happened as the school faculty and administrators turned a blind eye, failing to come to the aid of a child who needed their help and their protection. I'm sure most of you didn't hear this story. It's not your fault. Few people did because it happened to a child with Down syndrome. If this was racially motivated or was someone with a different sexual orientation or any other situation, this would have been huge news. But it was just an innocent boy with Down syndrome. So it was just another day. That extra chromosome they mock is the one that defines Down syndrome. It is full of love, compassion, and perseverance. We have activists who stand up for women, animals, different races, and sexual orientation, but no one is protecting our kids with special needs. Why aren't more people outraged by this? I am proud that our country is starting to stand up for people and starting movements for change, but let's not just stand up for what's popular. Let's stand up for what is right. Let's stand up for the people who have the most to teach us in this world. Every single one of us in this room is one accident, one birth, one health crisis, one fall off of a bike away from being different or loving someone who is different. Differences do not discriminate, and they are moments away. Don't we want to live in a world that accepts us all? That is what GiGi's is. Woo! That is what Generation G is all about. Generation G is a conscious decision to be better every single day. Wake up and want to be better. Wake up and make a choice. Doesn't mean you have to go out and volunteer or do something big, give money. It just means you have to be kind. Say thank you, hold the door. Be generous, be kind, be accepting. Let's live our lives like the people we are here to serve tonight. Generation G! As you can see, by being here tonight, GiGi's was built to empower and always bounce back. No matter how hard we are fighting negativity, we are always building new partnerships and continuing to build our army of acceptance. Which brings me to our relationships with Microsoft and Clover Technologies. Woo-hoo! Yes! We are taking Down syndrome to the next level. We have 2 big projects this year that involve artificial intelligence and machine learning and how they can help and change the lives of individuals with Down syndrome. One of them is working on a virtual coaching bot that will assist our adults in the workplace. Tim from Clover, where are you, Tim? Brother, stand up. He is making this happen. Just this week, we were at a Microsoft conference showing it to the Fortune 500 companies. This is happening, you guys. We are also creating a fitness bot. Thank you, Tim. We are also creating a fitness bot that will bring our life-changing GiGi Fit program to the homes of thousands. Not only will it coach our kids, the AI will collect the valuable data so we can continue to research and change their lives. We are partnering with NBA Cares and corporate America. We will not let the haters win, and we are so blessed to have you believers here with us tonight. All of you are here today are part of our armies of believers, and we need you to step up once again. You can donate, volunteer, or just make a connection for us. I will talk to anybody. Just give me a connection. I will get the word out. I will stalk them. I will torture them. Just introduce me to them. I will make change happen. We need corporate sponsors. We need celebrities. We need a stronger voice in this world. I know you guys got a guy. All you guys do. You might not think it could be your neighbor. It could be anybody. Frank, where are you? I know you got a guy. Help a girl out. We're going to get this done. 17 years ago, I did not know that the birth of GiGi and the shocking diagnosis of Down syndrome would be the miracle that it is today. I was blindsided by her diagnosis and petrified. I was afraid for my kids. I was afraid for my kids' future, my new baby's future, And I'm ashamed to admit that I selfishly wondered why she wasn't perfect. Why did she have to be different? Why will she always have to fight for acceptance and friends? The bottom line is you want your child to be accepted. You just don't want life to be so hard for them, for anyone. You just want a little help. GiGi's was created to help individuals with Down syndrome and their families overcome the physical, emotional, and financial challenges of having special needs, and to show the world that we all belong. Every day, 17 families find out their new baby has Down syndrome. Thank you for helping them build a place of belief and hope. A place for a pregnant mom who just found out her unborn child has Down syndrome. A place for a new parent who just received the diagnosis of Down syndrome. A place for siblings to meet other siblings and know they are not alone. A place for a child to learn to walk, to talk, to read. A place for an adult to learn career skills. A place for volunteers of all ages to learn and grow. A place for sharing, a place for caring, a place for learning. A place to show the world we are here and we are proud. A place to call home. And that's the GiGi's Playhouse you guys are building tonight. Thank you guys so much! Woohoo! Can I have my music going out too? Or was that just coming in? Oh yeah! Woo! Oh! Come on, Tish!